Welcome everyone back to Fallout 4, and we are in Far Harbor for our settlement build of Longfellow's cabin. Now just a heads up, I'm going to be changing the weather and things a little bit while we're doing this, just that you guys can see what's going on. Because obviously once the weather starts changing here, you can't see anything. So this is one of the poor settlements I've got. I made it so that these guys are, I would say, like, you know, way down at the bottom. So there you've got your entrance into Far Harbor. You've got the little town and everything over there. And you can make your way down to Longfellow's Island over here. So we'll make our way all the way down here. I didn't do much. I did try to do as little as possible. And Longfellow is actually, he's not even here. So I think he's at Sanctuary. I should actually send him back here. This is his home. Okay, so let's start with the most important thing is your enemy spawn location, which is right here, as you can see, right over here. So I've got some defenses stuck up on this little ridge. Now, with this settlement, anything and everything spawns. You get bugs, you get creatures, you get people, you get a little bit of everything. So you need to be prepared for that. And they do spawn quite a bit at a time. They can spawn 10 gulpers at once, or, you know, a couple of different monsters or ghouls or whatever. But you also have down that way, open up my weapon, you can see, there's ghouls down there. They respawn at that location. And you've got, I don't know if they're there now or not, they usually are. Some of these trappers, when you originally come through here, spawn over there. And those guys can, if you interact with them in some way maybe, they can come down and they will run all the way down here. So that's also a precaution. Let's go down this way. Let's just quickly change. You can see how quickly the weather changes and the thing changes here. You can't see very good, so I've got to change it so we can just see a bit better. Okay, so I've kept everything simple. We've got 2 generators running here. Here we've got some water. If I open up my stats, you'll see there it's only been set up for 18 people. We've got 18 beds, we've got enough food, we've got enough water. We've got a little workshop back here. Here's our main workbench over here for the settlement. We've got some things in there. If we make our way around here, we've got Longfellow's cabin itself. So I left everything as is. I just cleaned it up a little bit. I left his bed. Everything is like what belongs to him is in here, to try not to spoil it. So I don't want to change anything in his place. And then got a couple of turrets spread out throughout the island. A couple of workbenches. Okay, so that's the defenses for the spawning spot. We have our little entertainment area. Got a bar and food area. People can sit over here. Something I did actually forget to add in that I wanted to add in here. Let me just quickly do it now. Just realized now I actually forgot it. I think it's under cheese. That other table, I don't know if it's here. I think it's in this. Yes, it is. This thing here. Just to give these guys, I think I want to put it. Now, where was it now? There was somewhere here close by actually. Whatever there. There we go. Gives a little extra space for these people to do their thing. So I wanted to make it so it's like it's open, you know. They don't have much. You know? They've got a little platform over there. And we've got another little workstation area. Cleaned everything up. Nice little boat in the background. Now this island is pretty big. You can build anywhere on this island. but I try to keep everything as close as possible here. Just in this little area. Because they don't have much, you know. People of this island have been going through a lot. Okay, we got our food. I even kept the sleeping area simple. So, no formal beds. Like I usually use these beds here. I usually use this. So I left that and I just made sleeping bags. Everybody's got a sleeping bag. A little bit of a sitting area. And then they got some of their storage and stuff up top. A little place to sit. And that's it. Very, very simple. Yeah, now when you come around here, you're gonna see there's a catwalk that goes around all the way down there, which is pretty cool. You can try fixing it up. Some of it you can probably scrap. I think I've done it before where I might have fixed up this whole catwalk at one stage in the game playthrough or something. So that's depending up to you, but you've got a lot of the island to do. If we quickly take a little fly by over here, let's break our way up and you can see what it looks like. Let me just check, is the building thing on? Oh, there we go. To activate it so we can see the size of this place. So you can see you can build all the way on this whole entire island. Now you can put water pumps obviously in the water to well, do your water thing, which doesn't make sense because this is the ocean, it's not fresh water. But you've got plenty of places to build. So I'm thinking for my next playthrough I'll probably do something big. I definitely want to do, I've got a couple of surprises for the next playthrough, so you gotta stick around for that. Okay, so we got the main shack there and that, the fences, we've got water, the living area, we've got the farm area down here. It's a pity we can't move this tractor. Nice to take it actually out of the ground. Very, very basic. But obviously depending on your building style and what you're going for, but I wanted to try and see if I could keep this small. The only fancy things they've actually got here is the defenses standing over here. Other than that, everything else is, you know, all the entry level type of things. Usually you would build something like this when you start off with a settlement build, you know, and then upgrade it later. So I can upgrade it later if I want, but this is what I went for. Okay, so let's quickly cancel that out. Okay, well, guys, that is the complete build for Longfellow's cabin. Quick and simple, all done. So we're gonna leave it there for this one, and then I will see you guys in our next episode. Cheers.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.